Good afternoon, YouTube. This is your man, All the Way George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Now, this is a lady that I've just been recently followed some time ago, and I do a lot of things with physique women because I consider physique watered down female bodybuilding. But she's impressive. She has an impressive body. She has a great look. I mean, I think she considered maybe jumping over physique, but she needs some improvement on some areas, especially if you notice. But this woman is Katie Lee. Katie is from Rockville, Maryland, and she's been in the world of bodybuilding for almost at least about 9 years. And from what I got from her early years, she had a very active childhood. She took part in many sports such as basketball, soccer, hockey, gymnastics, and she was a very active swimmer. Now, her brothers and friends were very competitive with Katie, and it was a foundation in her future career in bodybuilding. Now, after graduating with a bachelor's degree in psychology in 2010, she wanted to stay active and join the gym to stay fit. Now, the gym was a local gym that was called the WSC, and it was like not that far from where she stayed with, so it was easy for her to get back and forth. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Anyway, after a week, she became hooked in weightlifting, and Katie enjoyed lifting weights and how it made her feel. She felt both mentally and physically satisfied. During the time at the gym, she met a pro bodybuilder by the name with the help her with her training and become a bodybuilder. Kina Eliasse was the one who encouraged Katie to finally enter the world of women's physique. She coached Katie on the nuts and bolts of dieting and proper training. Spring of 2013 was Katie's first show. She took sixth place, and at that she wanted to work more to make improvements on her physique. She started prepping for the 2014 Arnold Classic Amateur. Because of that hard work, Katie got fourth place out of 52 competitors. This was the biggest show in her career. The next year, she competed at the 2015 Junior Nationals. It was a disappointing showing for Katie because she got 13th place. Now, wanting to feel like she failed, she went to the Nationals that same year in New York, and a month later, she got 5th place. She spent the rest of the year working on her physique for next year's contest season. By 2016, she was at the U.S. Junior Nationals and took second. She just missed getting her pro card. The next month, she competed at the Nationals in Chicago. This time, she finally got her pro card. She decided to make her pro debut at Chicago Pro at the Wings of Strength contest. She got 6 out of 19 physique pros. And then at the 2017 Omaha Pro, she took second place. That same year, she returned to Chicago, finished 15th out of 215 IFBB pros. Then she ended the season in the top 15 of the Tampa Bay Pro. Katie wanted to achieve a better conditioning to qualify for the Miss Olympia. The first show was the 2018 St. Louis Pro, where she missed qualifying for the Olympia at second place. Now, she had placed 7th at the Orlando Europa Games and 3rd at the 2017 Championships of Power and Grace Pro. During the time, in fitness, Katie has become a personal trainer, nutritionist, and wellness coach. She has helped people who wanted to achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Also, Katie has done photo and video shoots. She wants to be a representative of both beauty, femininity, and muscle. Katie believes having a strict and healthy diet even off season. She also owes her trainer, Kina, on being one of her biggest influences in bodybuilding. Now, outside of Katie has done interviews and commented for shows and websites. She's sitting out most of the season to work on her physique and hoping to make the old weekend next year. Now, I follow Katie. I mean, she has a great look, great physique. I think she probably would fit well in females pro bodybuilding. But the fact is, they try to push more feminine looking women, more women who has that quality of muscle and beauty. And one thing with Katie, I mean, she may want to do is maybe gain more size. As you know, female bodybuilding, you have to be more kind of almost like the level of the men. Not the same thing, but one thing is she has a great upper body, but I think she needs to work on her lower body. She reminds me of Kim Perez. Kim Perez had a great upper body, but the fact is she didn't have no legs. That's the thing with Katie. She, her quads not as big. They're nice quads, but she needs to put more size to her. And I think she would fit. She had to look, very most how people talk about they want female bodies to look more feminine, and I think she does have that feminine look, more softer look in the face. But the fact is, she needs to work more size. But right now, like I said, she's gonna sit out most of the season. Her last show was back at the St. Louis Pro where she competed. I think she made the top 5 maybe. But I think she has a great future in the sport. As representative, she does a lot of commentary. She does a lot of interviews for different websites like that. I would say check her out. I follow her quite a bit now. I think I'm very impressed by her. But like I said, if you're thinking about bodybuilding, she has to make some improvements. She has to gain a little more size, maybe about 5 more 10 pounds of muscle, and also work on her leg and quad development. It's your man, All the Way George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.